Okay, so the first thing we do is take a 2x4 and we'll knock the rounded corners off by cutting it down to a 3-inch square. So we first cut a 2x4 down, knocking all the corners off, to a 3x3. And then we take a hole saw and we punch a hole in the middle of it, but we only go down about 1/4 of an inch or so. And then we take it to the bandsaw and we shave off a piece. So now we'll take a bigger hole saw and we'll cut deeper. So now we drill almost through with the pilot drill. Then we go ahead and bandsaw a 1/4 inch off the top. So now we'll finish the hole. Now the first hole was 1 3/4 inches, and this one is now 2 1/8. Now you take the plug that comes out of the hole that you just cut out of that piece, and you put the small hole saw back in, and you cut it down so that it ends up looking like this. And then you take it to the bandsaw and you run it around the blade to take that shoulder off, and so you end up with a plug. So now what you end up with is a small hole, a plug that can go in there, a body that can go around it, and a lid. And ultimately that will hang out the bottom just like that when you glue it back together. So here we'll shape the dowels after we've turned it into kind of like a peanut body shape on the sander, and that way we'll won't just be round dowels. So now we go ahead and glue the center body back to the lid, and then with the belt sander we create a bunch of dowels, or beads should we say, and then we go ahead and we drill holes through all of them so that we can string them together, and we can activate them with a spring in our plunger. So now with just a little glue, some string, and a couple toothpicks, we secure the strings into the head and into the tail, and we glue the spring into the plunger, and we'll eventually assemble it to the body after the glue dries. Okay, so it's very difficult to drill the leg holes in the bottom of the body and have them come out at the same place. So with this little tool here, you basically set the spot where you want it to come out, and then you tip each one and drill the holes, and they'll come out right where you want them. With the sander we go ahead and make a peanut shape of the body, and we shape the dowels and round the ends so that we don't just have round dowels, we'll kind of make a body shape out of them. Okay, so we then thread all of the threads through all of the beads, and we adjust them so that we can make him stand upright or do various things. So that'll be it. Now we'll glue him in. Okay, so after staining and finishing, we pull all the strings taut so that the animal can stand upright, and we secure all the strings in the bottom plunger with toothpicks and allow the glue to dry. So thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like the project, and hit the like button as well. We'd appreciate it. Thanks.